Hello, welcome to my loft slash office area. um, so today I am trying to get some things done. I have been crazy overwhelmed. When I had my therapy session, I was letting her know that I was folding towels, and in the middle of folding towels, I just walked off to try to get something else done. And I'm like, Sarah, what are you doing? Just fold the towels. Just get one thing off your list done. And she's like, oh, well, that can be a form of anxiety. And normally my anxiety is like that sinking feeling in my stomach. It's more of a like a physical reaction, like heart racing, and just this feeling unnerved. So like I'll usually try deep breathing, things like that. And so I did just get some recipes picked out and a grocery list made and an order placed. So I will be picking up groceries tomorrow at 10 a.m. And before I moved on to my other things, just for my own anxiety, I wanted to put together my vision board for next year, which honestly, kind of as soon as I make it and put it together. I don't really want like a time limit. I just, it's okay if it doesn't take me a year. It could take me less, it could take me more. But it just kind of at a year point, you can reevaluate and, what have I gotten done? What didn't I? What can I move on to next year? I'll show you. I guess it's kind of faded. But this was my one from last year. I don't know if there's a better way to show you. Wanted to start tradition going down to Arizona, see the Grand Canyon. I really like Maya. So I was hoping to see her live. This I had originally made, I think, before the pandemic. So this has been transferred over a couple times. Starting my own business, climbing my Mount St. Helens as a memorial for my dad. We're starting to get into the things that I have gotten done and worked on. My capsule wardrobe a little bit, hiking Washington State waterfalls. I draw. I'd like to start drawing more, or honestly. Meditation, writing it in a gratitude journal. We were able to make it back home to Ohio, Michigan to celebrate my dad's life. Finish the spare room that's been unfinished. Oh yeah. That, I know you guys, I took you in to let you know about the tonal. That was the room before, completely unfinished. And this was the hot air balloon ride with Mom. So this was I specifically I'm going to do that with Mom. And lo and behold, that was her birthday. Oh, and learned Spanish. Oh, and meal prep and Slim Thick. Yeah. So in order to get my mind organized and start focusing again, I have put this off for a while. So let's start adding some things. So first of all, I'm going to put my little a little 2022 on here just so I can kind of keep track of when these guys were made. And then these, I got photos off the internet, and some things I have put in my the Canva app. So let me see. Is there a better space for you guys to be? I don't know. I'm gonna probably be in the way of this a little bit. That should be, I mean, all right. Okay. So the first one is, again, we weren't able to start that tradition of going down to Arizona once a year and having a little time down there in the sunshine. So that will be a goal here. I don't know exactly how I want to lay these out. So let's kind of maybe start placing these. And then some of these, what I'm going to do different this year is I now actually have a little spot that I'm going to break down even further what I need to do to reach this goal. So I will have these little things next to them. So let me just see how I want to do this. This one's going to be a little bit less artistic and more like goal oriented. Like, I'm not messing around anymore. Okay. All right. So let's start with this. I used to be very flexible and I would like to be able to do the splits again. And I realize that is something that, I mean, you've got to limber up pretty well. So even stretching the right parts of your body. And I think they even now, like, they'll have specific videos that'll try to get you there. But yes, that is one goal that I would like to reach. Focus on you guys. And that will involve, you know, I've tried making lists in the past, but I would like to make like a concrete like calendar agenda on what videos I would like to make, and when to film, when to edit, when to post, to really deep dive into, you know, reaching that goal. This one, I just have meals here because I would like to continue to meal prep. And I'd like to be better prepared with recipes I either know are tried and true. I maybe know like nutritional information that I can keep track of that. And maybe even do like pick like 10 recipes, like figure them out. I like them, they're healthy, I can have nutrition information ready and available, and I can maybe kind of rotate out meals. Hi, Rock. Rotate out meals so that I don't get sick of them, but they're still familiar enough that I can make them pretty easily. The business aspect, I just don't know where to even begin. I would like to master certain programs before that even happens. One of them is Floor Planner. That is, kind of just that. It is, you put in, get measurements, you create the room, you create the house, the space, whatever, and, they've got, you can create the walls. It's an interior design program, basically. SketchUp is another one that I would like to learn. Same kind of concept. SketchUp, I believe, it is more complicated. I have attempted SketchUp and it's not as intuitive as the Floor Planner, but you are able to create anything. So if Floor Planner has like set like furniture and things, whereas SketchUp, if you wanted to create even like a blueprint for a say a table that you wanted to make, you could create the 2x4s to create that table and get specific measurements from that. It is just more an involved program. Canva, if you don't know about Canva, get yourself on Canva, even for your own personal needs, for just posting on Instagram or anything like that. I kind of even want to start venturing into like, I have checklists that never seem to be exactly what I want. So that's something I can create and personalize through Canva and make it pretty. People sell templates. So that's, something I'd like to kind of perfect and look into as well. Not only for the money making part of it, but I have not been creative for a very long time. And I think that might be part of, oh no, we're not getting emotional. Part of kind of where I've kind of lost myself along the way. And then creativity as well. So this is just the logo for DaVinci Resolve, which is the video editing software that I have kind of started to use. I did some research online. It is a free software, but it has a lot of possibilities within it for very specific, we're not even specific, but very like elaborate videos. So you can do pretty much anything on it. I am putting Mount St. Helens back on it as well. This one is the All Trails like actual thing for it, that I've got the length of it, the elevation, and I am going to set up a specific goal where on my treadmill I'm going to try to accomplish where like maybe once a week or something, I'm going to set a certain amount of length and incline to, at some point, my treadmill goes at the highest incline of, I think 10%. And I did the math at one point to figure out what the incline would be for the 8.2 miles and then the elevation gain of the 4,583 feet that it has. So, sorry about the nail polish. But what incline that would be. And I think I had figured out it was like 15%, like 12 or 15, something like that. So a treadmill doesn't quite do it, but if I can go, the 8 miles at that incline, I like that's like, I honestly, I don't know how my dad did it. I just feel like it'll be a challenge for sure. And so I want to try to get myself to that point where I don't feel like I'm not going to be able to make it and finish that trail. But I am hoping this coming year, hopefully in time for his birthday, which is in September. And then there are also things that there's permits involved, and they restrict how many people can go at that time. So, and then they are also changed it to where at one point you were able to get your permits for the year. And this year, I don't know if it's going to be the same for next year, but this year, they only offer them the month prior. So if it's the same for next year and we want to go in September, then August I need to be on it. So as soon as they go on sale, then I can be, I can be ready to get those permits so we don't miss out. And then I'm just going to put Arizona here just because I ran out of these little things that I made for the breakdown. Drawing is going back on my vision board. I am wanting to do, set myself kind of a goal maybe to get one drawing piece done a month. And select, I usually do from reference. So I kind of have a selection here of photographs that I really like, family, one of Michael Jackson that my husband wants me to do. I don't know why. I've been putting that off for years. And so if I, pick out what I want to draw and I have a goal to do so many a month, I'm hoping then that will kind of help motivate me to start something. Because sometimes it's like, well, I don't even know what I want to draw. And if I have, something already planned and picked out, it'll hopefully jumpstart that. I want this couch. I don't know if I want just a couch or a love seat, or if I want one that has like a chase attached, like a chase lounge. I can't talk. Attached to it. But this is the couch that I want. There are several variations. This is the color. We've had our couches for many years, and it's just, they are an investment. At least the ones that I want to get, they're not ridiculously overpriced. They just are, hopefully a good quality. We hate the couches we have now. They are not necessarily the most uncomfortable thing, but all of the pillows are loose, and so they move whenever we move. We're loungers on our couches, so we're moving around a lot. He'll take naps and sleep on them, quite honestly. So I have updated kind of all of the furniture that I have wanted to, dining table, everything's kind of how I want it except for those couches. So yeah. This is me and Maya. And so it's gonna happen this next year. I don't remember, shoot, when was the last time that I saw her? I'm sure she was local, but she does not come to the Seattle area very often. It's just, for whatever reason, this is not her market, and that makes me very sad. So I will go to mayamaya.com/events and keep an eye out on what is being added. If she's in Seattle, perfect. I am there. Not even my backup plan. It might be my first plan. There is already an event on her calendar that is in California. That is like 45 minutes from my friend who lives in California. She is also a fan. So I might reach out to her and see if she would want to go with me. And if she does, then we will plan an adventure for me to fly down. And, you know, even if we don't see Maya, just seeing my friend, oh no. Just seeing my friend Debbie would be enough. The last time I saw her was for her baby shower, and he's like at least 2 now, so it's been a while. So the gym is now finished. The next thing I want to tackle, this is actually something that I made in Floor Planner. This is what my husband's bathroom, we're hoping to get it to look like. When we moved in, his is just, again, I don't know what it is. I guess my house was built in the year 2000, and apparently they just weren't big on functionality. So, you know, my bathroom had weird kind of doors, so I moved those. There's just a whole bunch of space that's blocked, that's unusable. And it's not a very big space. So, you know, any space that we can utilize is just going to make it that much more functional. So I am hoping to, you know, kind of what at some point I was hoping to do with my own business is put together a binder of product, floor plan, budget. And then I do have a contractor that I work with here that I would like to get that done for him, hopefully within the coming year, or at least, you know, get a budget together that we can plan on. I don't think you can see her yet. She's got a Al's got a crinkle toy, and then she bats it around, and then she walks around with it in her mouth. When she has it in her mouth, that's the sound that she makes. But for Steve's bathroom, if we can at least get an idea of cost, we can figure out, you know, what we need to do in order to get that done. I would like to learn Spanish. I took Spanish for like a semester in high school, and I don't know what it is. Like, your mind is so open to knowledge, like receiving and retaining knowledge as a child, but the knowledge that they teach you is not knowledge that you want at that time, but it's like what you need. And like, I don't know. So I don't know, I think it would just be nice that, you know, if we end up spending a lot of time in Arizona, and honestly, just in general, like Spanish, I think is the like second or third most widely spoken language. So I don't know, just opening up my mind and being able to communicate and understand. I just think it's something I would like. All right, the next one is continuation of my slim thick. So yes, this is Kim Kardashian. Will I ever look like Kim Kardashian? No, I won't. But I have the potential to be very curvy, hence the slim thick. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why, but her Skims product line really intrigues me. Just like the neutral loungewear is my aesthetic jam. So, if at one point, you know, I get down, maybe I will invest. And, you know, like instead of having several pajamas, like I can just have, I don't know. They're very expensive, so that might not happen. But my M-Fit, I am going to continue on that and introduce the tonal workouts as well. And that I'm just gonna keep going. I don't have a plan on I want to lose X amount of pounds in X amount of time. Because I mean, my body just kind of doesn't work that way. And I feel like just as long as I'm doing something healthy and I know, you know, it's just, even if it's not like, oh, I'm doing this to lose weight, it's like I'm doing this to be healthy and, you know, maybe just one of the benefits is losing weight, then, like, I'm good with that. I can't be mad at myself, like my body, if I know I'm doing what I need to do. And then lastly, which I don't know why I did such a little picture for this. I guess I didn't know where on my board exactly I was going to put it. But let me get this down, and then lastly, just create an overall household budget. I have I think it's QuickBooks. I might have to double check on that. But I have that program on my computer. It is amazing. You can, you know, put all of your accounts and they will update themselves, and you know, you can reconcile it, but then you can categorize and you can see exactly where your money is going. And I have had it for it will be a year, because I think there is an annual subscription for it, but I think that's coming up here in December. So I've had it a year and I've played around with it. The accounts are already set up, but I do not set aside the time that I need to double check the categories are set up correctly, and that I think the biggest thing is our joint account and our personal account is through like a local credit union, and they, for whatever reason, it doesn't do the automatic updating. I have to go in and like download all of the documents to get it up to date and transfer them in. So it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's just for like 2 accounts, so it's not too bad. But I just want to sit down and, if we can figure out what we've got coming in and what we've got going out, we can then see what we can save, so that some of these things can be accounted for. So that is my vision board. I pretty much went through and told you guys, what I'm going to put in these. So I will go ahead and do that on my own. But yeah, just so you know kind of what I've got planned for this coming year plus. I don't know. I had found, I was on my second or third laptop, and I was trying to get pictures that I had saved on my very first laptop, and I had stumbled upon a document I made that was like a 5-year plan, which at that time I was past the 5 years, but I'm like, ooh, what did Sarah at this time, what were her goals? And it was to get a house, to marry Steve. There were like 5 things, and I hit, I think 3 of them like to the T. Like the car that I have now was basically the car that I had, now that I found it, I remember going online and like building the car on their website. And the year is differently, obviously, because I had gotten it a different year than when I had made the 5-year plan. But like I had forgotten about it, and I'm like, oh, I literally got the car that I wanted. So it's, even if it's just a subconscious mental note, I do feel like this helps put your goals into perspective so that you can move towards them. Anyway, okay, so that's how I do a vision board, and I keep this, usually someplace I can see it. I don't look at it every day, but I look at it pretty often. So I hope that you enjoyed that, and maybe you're inspired. Put in comments if you do one on your own, or if you do like a digital one. I'm curious. Okay, cool. Thanks, you guys. I do have things that I'm going to have in store. Hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.